time to learn it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
it's so interesting how there's a lot like that where sometimes it's just better to play another character. Like, you can really learn the matchup, but at the same time, if you're trying to win, just do what makes more sense. Don't necessarily need to have your character pride get in the way.
And already, wow, I'm surprised he didn't go for the grab as a reaction to that roll from ledge, but Hayato isn't doing so hot. Mainly because he's not abusing what makes Peach so good in this matchup. And there we go, I finally see it coming out. But the flow cancel fair is just relentless because even if they healed it, they can't do anything about it. And if it hits, well, it hits, and she can do another one. At least into like down smash, and even if they heal all of it, their shield gets destroyed, and secondary climber is almost always going to get hit.
Okay. And another thing too is there's almost no reason not to sort of turnip camp. I mean, if you're far enough away, you should really be using the turnips as much as you can.
Right. Because
you want to space as much as you can. Don't get grabbed. Force them up to approach, and then you can reduce your risk of getting wobbled.
Oh, look, he opts to go for an edge guard on a solo climber.
Oh, misses the freest punish. That's too bad. It's a fan of the game. You know, I hate to see that.
Okay, is he gonna get it right?
Wait, I think he heard me with the turnips thing. Let me just use these as much as I can.
It kind of sucks. He was doing really well. He was actually using the turnip like over and over again without having to pull another one. It made it look like a very innovative and also like efficient. Ooh, but that back air is gonna send him high. And how's he gonna try to avoid Nintendude? Is he gonna double jump and float down because Ice Climber's range isn't that great?
Oh, blew a stitch.
All right, I like that dash attack.
I don't agree with that. Just the turnip spamming in the same direction because there's no pressure. There's no actual pressure applied.
Because it becomes very telegraphed, right?
Yeah, and then it's like, okay, I'll just wait for either in between turnips or just know, hey, he's not gonna jump and do this because he's just spamming him out, and you can see it like, oh, nice hit there.
And I don't know, like I feel like I'm seeing Hayato do a lot of down smashes where they really aren't warranted, like because I don't know, I guess a lot of the way people play this game is anticipating someone going to hit them. But I would much prefer if he was like committing to some kind of offense and then throwing it out so he knows that like there's a guarantee that's gonna hit someone there. And that one right there was actually just unfortunate. Like the spacing was just like so minute that I can't believe nobody got hit by that down smash on either side of the climbers. But
oh wow,
that shouldn't kill.
See you later.
Wow, he does. That's crazy.
Peach is light enough.
Cause that 109 with a forward smash, and I'm sure with a slightly better DI, you could have made it. But I think Nintendude just kind of went under the assumption that he probably wouldn't be able to DI well enough.
Okay. Getting some good damage in, but really Nintendude just has a ton of momentum here. It's not looking terrible per se for Hayato, but just, I mean, you look at the stocks and it's not pretty.
All right, gets that up air. They're going to come down with the forward air, but not going to do anything. And I'm just wondering how Hayato can get down there and hit him. He's losing to the solo climber right now, which is like beyond less than ideal. The young Sona.
Sona.
Yeah, that's everybody seems to be using this exact color and skin. So it's like, oh. Alright, finally, he air dodges, goes for an F smash. And what I'm starting to notice that Hayato is opting to stay in the same position a lot of the time.
Ooh. Gets the nair in.
Oh no, once again.
Yeah, Hayato. I mean, really, the main weakness I saw is with that edge guarding.
Yeah.
You can't just blindly spam those turnips. You gotta apply the pressure. Even just holding the turnip versus actually throwing it is telling the opponent, I have a turnip, and you don't know when I'm gonna use it. That's pressure in itself.
Right.
And we just didn't have that. It was just throwing turnips versus showing I have patience and I'm going to try to hit you with this.
It's similar to when Samus has her charge shot, right?
Exactly. Yep. That's to be honest, that's where that came from in my head as a Samus player. You know, having a charge shot, even if you have zero plans on using it, is just pressure, just passive pressure that's applied.
Granted, like, sure, you know, a turnip may not be as deadly as a charge shot, unless like a stitch or something, but either way, it's still a threat she wouldn't have to worry about if she did it.
Nice.
Ooh, and I like that air dodge by Mac D. But he lives. Was it worth it? That back air might kill. There it is. Now it's tie game. I mean, not tie game. Mac D loses his first stock.
Right.
God, I would say Mac D, dude.
I don't know, man.
Zoning out. Hayato uses his first stock against Nintendude. There we go. You can throw him up.
Yep, getting something in, but not really able to follow up.
And that's the thing. You saw how instantly he got shield grabbed there. So when you do a flow cancel aerial on someone's shield as Peach, the first jab that she does is safe. Depending on if it's like forward cancel fair or not. But that first jab, you can always do that and then like dash out or do whatever. But the moment you do the second one, that gets shield grabbed. And we saw Nintendude do it so quick. There we go, another jump forward there. He's going to down throw him. And no follow-up on that either. He's really trying hard. Finally gets
nice
the booty on him.
Yep, booty coming out.
Full cancel? No,
Oh,
he doesn't.
see, I mean,
yeah,
I just don't agree with his use of turnips overall. Like, he could have, even a fair, a nair, that would have been a stock.
Yeah, I
but
agree.
As soon as he saw the opportunity for that to probably happen, I would have say throw the turnip up or something, get rid of it. It's still going to come back down. There's pressure applied, but get ready for the actual taking of the stock.
All right, there we go. That's moving his way to platform a little bit. But Nintendude is doing very well not to respect Peach's float. This is because that when she's floating, she can't actively...
Oh my good...
Yeah, Nintendude just wanted style a little
wow. And versus that instead of wobbling.
Yeah.
Instead of going, yeah, I can sit here and wobble you, but I'm going to grab you 4 times and get the kill
with
off
an
of
escapable setup at that. Because you can definitely smash the down air out and away and then buffer spot dodge. Or you even do it like out and up, and you kind of end up in the air.
Oh.
Some people can like double jump out.
Oh,
but Peach is not one of
doing
those
it
characters.
again.
Ooh, and see, this one's
Oh
a lot more
God.
guaranteed.
This is
because
brutal styling.
when you are an ice climber player and you grab someone by the ledge like that, your secondary climber is always going to opt to throw them off stage. So like he knows that